Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be testing out a concealer that I'm throwing all over the place, apparently. Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video, we are going to be testing out a concealer. We are going to be doing a wear test. I'm going to check in throughout the day with you guys and update you on how it's doing. And also, we are going to be putting it to a dupe test. We are going to be testing out the Makeup Revolution concealer and in hopes possibly a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. The Tarte Shape Tape concealer runs for about $30 and the Makeup Revolution concealer is for $7. So it's definitely a steal if it is comparable to it. These are pretty much majority of the makeup community's ride or die. Tarte really killed the game when they came out with that concealer, but possibly have some competition. A little bit about the concealers. You guys pretty much know the deal on Tarte Shape Tape. She is 0.3381 fluid ounces. She is available in 14 different shades, and she is full coverage. She is $27, so a little bit of change goes into this. Now to talk about the real star of the show, which is the Makeup Revolution concealer. This concealer is 0.11 fluid ounces. It is $7 and it is available in 18 different shades. So there are more shade ranges with this, and it is $20 cheaper. You do get less product in this than you do with the Shape Tape, but $7, you can't really beat that if it's a bomb concealer. So this is what Shape Tape looks like. You guys have probably seen it before, and this is what the Makeup Revolution looks like. The wands are pretty similar. They are not identical. The Makeup Revolution wand, it is longer, but it is thinner. It is not as thick as the Shape Tape, and Shape Tape is a little bit smaller, if that makes sense. It looks like the same amount of product is picked up on both with just one pull out of the tube. It is now 6:10. I'm starting this really late, so I'm not gonna be able to do it for too long. Hopefully I'll be able to get a good amount of wear time. I didn't realize how late it was. So we're gonna be doing a wear test. I'm gonna be wearing it throughout my night and checking in with you guys and letting you know if this is a steal. If you need to run out, grab your Makeup Revolution concealers and possibly toss out your Tarte Shape Tapes. I am going to apply these guys the same exact way. I'm going to set them. I'm going to do everything the exact same on each side, and we will see how they wear throughout the night. So I got the color C3, and this is what it looks like. I'm just going to swatch. So that is C3 right there. That honestly looks like my skin tone. I didn't know what color would match closely to the Makeup Revolution, so I wanted to kind of see. Alright, so that is the Tarte Shape Tape, and that is Fair Neutral. The Makeup Revolution concealer is a little bit more pink, so I'm going to go with Fair Beige. Let's see how this swatches. So I feel like the Makeup Revolution is getting a little bit darker as it sits, so I may need a lighter shade if this actually works. I'm going to try and go in with Fair Beige. It's not an exact color. Like I said, it looks like the Makeup Revolution is kind of drying a little bit darker, but on my hand, Fair Beige looks a lot better than Fair Neutral, so that's the flow, or that's the direction we're going to go in. I am going to be applying these with sponges. I have two sponges. They're pretty much the same. They are my favorites at the moment. This one is just the Equate, which is the Walmart brand version, and I love this. It's so soft, it's so bouncy, and it blends everything out like a dream. And then this is the Morphe, I don't know what the right name is, but this is just the Morphe sponge. So I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape over on this side. I'm not going to use too much because it is pretty full coverage. I'm going to go a dash down here and some right here. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Makeup Revolution. Try to do the exact same. This feels really nice and creamy. Feels very smooth. I'm going to put it down the nose. A little bit more on that. This is the situation we're working with. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my Tarte because I know how this one blends out. Blends out really nice. It is very full coverage and I love this concealer. It's not my all-time favorite. I don't hate it. I don't really have any cons with it. I just really like the Urban Decay all-nighter and their naked concealer. I really like Urban Decay's concealers. Tarte Shape Tape really also just helps to brighten up my under eye and just kind of bring me back to life, you know? I'm actually lying. I'm just gonna go in with the other side of this sponge so that I get the real same effect. And I'm gonna start blending out. I'm gonna grab a closer mirror to look now. And I'm gonna start blending out the Makeup Revolution concealer. So this is blending out really nice as well. It's very smooth, easy to blend out. It didn't dry down. It's not stuck in any areas because I was sitting kind of talking for a minute before I blended it out. It looks very radiant and very healthy under my eye. I'm actually really liking this. They look a little bit different because the colors are off, but coverage-wise, they both look very full coverage. They look very brightened. I look awake. If I had just gotten like a shade maybe lighter in the Makeup Revolution, I think it would be almost identical. And that was so easy to blend out. Like, I'm just kind of blown away at how easy that was. I am gonna go ahead and set it. I'm gonna be using my Maybelline Fit Me powder. I know how this works, so if anything goes wrong, I know it's not the powder, it is the concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and set the Shape Tape first. To the Makeup Revolution side. Just pressing it in with the sponge. Set my forehead. If somebody did my makeup and I wasn't looking, I didn't see which side they put what concealer on, honestly, I do not think I'd be able to tell a difference right now. We will see how they wear throughout the night. But right now, both of my under eyes look almost the same. They look so full coverage. They look very bright and just alive and awake. It doesn't look really creasy under there yet. It is now 6:22, so we will see how it goes. This is hour one. Well, not even hour, but minutes into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face and I will check in with you guys later. So far, I am really liking this concealer and I definitely do think there is something to this dupe thing. So hopefully it wears really nice and I don't have any problems with it throughout the night. So I will be back in just a little bit and check in with you guys and let you know how it's sitting and some of my opinions later on. Hey guys, so it has been 6 hours. We are doing our first and final, sorry about that, first and final check-in. I wanted to let you guys know how the concealer wore, if I like it, if it's a dupe, what kind of situation we're working with over here with this new concealer. Does it compare? Does it not? I'm gonna give you the facts. So I'm going to insert some close-ups for you guys as well. It looks pretty good for it being 6 hours. I think they look the same. This one did crease a little bit. Both of them did. They both still look very full coverage though. I think that's amazing. I don't look oily under there. I'm really blown away by this concealer. Didn't stick to any dry patches. It doesn't look that bad around my nose. It felt really nice. Very impressed by this concealer and I would definitely say that this is dupe approved. You get more shade range with the Makeup Revolution. It is cheaper. It is $7 versus $27. So it is a pretty good steal. I do like this concealer and I can't wait to keep using it and hopefully continue to like it. I may go get a shade lighter just because it dried a little bit darker, but I think my powder helped balance it out. But I would just pick one up to have it in my stash. I don't have a lot of like under eye bags or anything that I'm really trying to conceal. I just really want to brighten underneath my eyes. So I'm not too picky when it comes to a concealer, but this one, I think that's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure you hit the subscribe button, like, give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I hope this was helpful and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.